All right. I'm live. It's been a while since I've been live on Instagram. Live all over the place. Not quite 6 o'clock yet, though, so I'm just getting ready. I hope everybody's doing all right out there. I got a positive COVID test, and I haven't really had symptoms, which is really good. Been quarantined, and music is certainly a good thing. Tomorrow is my last day of quarantine, so it was, basically 10 days ago. So yeah, I feel good. Glad y'all are here. I'm getting every form of social media. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and now it's 6 o'clock, so the show is gonna happen. I'm Will Kimbrough. Glad to be with y'all. Let me check my little headphones here. I think it's working. I think it sounds all right. I've got connected on the phone one way. I'm connected on the computer another way. Got my artist formerly known as Prince button. I've got my Stacks button. So I'm ready. Hope you're ready. If you're not, what can I do? I'd like to do one that I wrote for this whole situation. When this is all over, I'm gonna hug your neck so hard, I just might not ever let you go. I'm gonna have a celebration in my own backyard, and I'm inviting everyone I know. When this is all over, I will be a different man. I will never see the world the same again. Keep my eyes wide open, I'll try to understand. I'm gonna show a lot more love to all my friends. Yeah, we're learning how to live, and we're feeling some regret. Well, it's high time to forgive, and never to forget. When this is all over, I will take a big long drive, get behind the wheel, away I go. And with the windows down and the music loud, it's good to be alive. I'm inviting everyone I know. I'm inviting everyone I know. I'm inviting everyone I know. Yeah, when this is all over. When this is all over. Well, I'm Will Kimbrough right here in my merchandise area. I've got my records and stuff behind me. Don't forget, I put out I Like It Down Here in 2019. And it's a wonderful 180 gram vinyl, pressed by hand-drawn vinyl out in Dallas. Did the lacquers over at Welcome to 1979 on the big Neumann lathe, and good sounding record. My latest record, Spring Break. And just think, spring is just right around the corner. I'll get to do Pollen Fest shows again out on the porch when it warms up a little bit. And music makes your heart feel better, makes you kinder to other people, I think. So I'm going to play music because I want to be kinder to other people. I don't want to act the way I sometimes feel. Sometimes I feel angry, but I don't want to feel that way. I don't have anything to be angry about. I'm just a guy who plays music. The world's been good to me. Live in my house. My kids are basically grown up. They're awesome people. I'm married to an amazing woman. We're going to cook a sheep pan dinner tonight. And all the neighborhood sheep are nervous. Anyway, I hope y'all are good. I am the one who got the COVID diagnosis. And I've been feeling fine. I had a headache for about a day, a mild headache. And Jessica's, I don't know, she might have a cold right now. We don't know what it is. But so anyway, I'm Will Kimbrough. I'm glad to be with y'all. And thankful. I'm thankful for music. I'd like to do a song that is a new song that I wrote with you guys. If you've watched me play in the last couple of years, I've written a lot of songs with Rich McCulley. And Rich is a great friend. He's a great songwriter and a great producer and a great musician. And he's a good dad. And he the mother of his child, who's also a good musician, a good singer, moved back home from Los Angeles to El Paso to be with her extended family there. And of course, brought their son with her. And so Rich had to make a tough decision, and he had to leave his musical life in Los Angeles and moved to El Paso right in the middle of pandemic. So it's like, I'm going to be dad. I'm going to live in a rented house. I'm not going to get to know anybody, but he likes it there. And we've been writing over the phone a lot. So this is one of the first songs we wrote during this pandemic, and I haven't been playing it much. I've recorded it. I've recorded a really cool rock and roll version of it. And this takes me back to my pop rock roots. I was in a jangly pop band. We studied the Roger McGuinn, Peter Buck, George Harrison school of everything you can do with these top two strings of the guitar. Robin Hitchcock, Peter Buck, Roger McGuinn, George Harrison, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, all these. The Replacements. This song does have a little nod to Color Me Impressed by The Replacements. And so I hope you like this. And this song also quotes a lot of our favorite songs. And so see if you can spot the songs in here. And this is sort of a tribute to jangly sunshine pop. The Bangles, right. The Jangles, the Bangles. And I'm going to do a song called Dance All Over My Broken Heart. And this is a jangly delight, if I do say so myself. All right, here we go. Dance All Over My Broken Heart. And this was a message we sent out to the world, because the chorus says, mean old world, don't you tear us all apart. You can't dance all over my broken heart. I'm going to take it back and make a brand new start. You can't dance all over my broken heart. So I like this. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. Here comes the sunshine again. There goes my baby, walking away with him. She said, darling, you've got a friend. Here comes the sunshine again. God only knows how I've tried side. All things must pass, I will survive. God only knows how I've tried. Mean old world, don't you tear me all apart. You can't dance all over my broken heart. I'm gonna take it back and make a brand new start. Well, you can't dance all over my broken heart. But what's going on in my head? Staying alive just by a thread. I'm feeling fine, there's no need to pretend. What's going on in my head? Mean old world, won't you tear me all apart? Well, you can't dance all over my broken heart. I'm gonna take it back and make a brand new start. And you can't dance all over my broken heart. Can't get enough of your love, babe. The beat goes on anyway, so I'm gonna dance in the streets today. Mean old world, don't you tear me all apart. When you can't dance all over my broken heart, I'm gonna take it back and make a brand new start. Can't dance all over my broken heart. Dance all over my broken heart. Dance all over my broken heart. Yeah. See, that one's got some of that jangle energy. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm going to do, everybody doing okay? Norm and Cheryl, Sparky, hey, Kathy, Vicky, Kevin, Jesse. Hey, Jesse, your record sure turned out good. You guys heard Jesse Terry's record? It's wonderful. I got to play on it. That was super fun. Paul, Kevin Day, Typical World. I'll do that. So since I'm jangling, I guess I'll do this song that I wrote with my friend Sam Baylor when I was in a band called Will and the Bushmen. And that was a long time ago. But man, you know, whatever music you do that you love, it just lives on in your brain. It lives on in your heart, kind of lives on in your molecules. So this is called Typical World. I'm going to show you some more jangle. This is one of my favorite jangle riffs that I ever wrote. And it's based around the B chord. B chord is sure a lot of fun, right? That is super jangle. It's kind of got everything in it, right? The Who, the Beatles, Kinks. Makes you want to go. Typical World. My hat's off. I'll put my hat on so I can take it off. Hats off. Sam Baylor, Mark Pfaff, our original drummer, Rat Connell, Michael Connell, John Etheridge, Woody Pollard, Brian Owings, Jimmy Roebuck, all the various drummers of Will and the Bushmen. And everybody, all of them had their beautiful charms. We were lucky to have them. I'm not sure they were lucky to have us, but we were lucky to have them. So I'm glad to be with y'all. This is Typical World. I'll send this out to the great Sam Baylor. And if you never heard his record, Life on Trouble Street and Namaste, they're beautiful records. And he was always a good songwriter. Mark Pfaff, too. The Igmo stuff he did, 10-Day Potato, is brilliant. And don't forget to order some vinyl from willkimbrough.com. And while you're at the store, you can leave me a tip. We have tip options at the store now, willkimbrough.com/store. And I got a Venmo, PayPal. It's all good. Send us something. We like it. I'll buy some new guitar picks with it. Oh, look, Lawler pickups. They make some good pickups. Typical World. Yeah, and today, right now, this is a request. I saw this request from Kevin Day, my old friend Kevin Day. And Typical World. I'm going to jangle for you. Ready? Okay, I'm ready. See what I said? Jangle. Super jangle. I miss her and I need her. I spend my whole life trying to get near her. It's a hard thing to bear. My mind is empty and aching. It's frustrating to be waiting at a stop sign, stopping your world. It took a long time, now I'm there. Yeah. Oh, I want to live in a typical world. I want to live in a typical world. I'll walk the line. There's good days and there's bad days. There's wind and rain on rotating Mondays. It's easy to smile. Oh, it's hard to swallow your pride. 'Cause I tried and I died. That's when I came back with God on my side. It took a long time, now I'm there. Yeah. I want to live in a typical world. I want to live in a typical world. I'll walk the line. She's typically undone, and she's constantly unwound. Ain't it strange when you're undone? Ain't it strange when you're unwanted? I wander through relations like a train track wanders through Grand Central Station. I'm a long way from home and my mind is empty and aching. It's frustrating to be waiting at a stop sign and stopping your world. It took a long time, now I'm home. Yeah. In a typical world. I want to live in a typical world. I want to live in a typical world. I want to live in a typical world. I'll walk the line. Walk the line, you know that I'll walk the All right, I'm going to do another Bushman song because this is my request. Oh, I need to turn the... Well, I can't really turn the vocals up. I guess I can just play the guitar softer because I don't have any amplification. So, oh, y'all are beautiful. Let's see. All right, I'm going to do... It's going to be all right because I did when this is all over. I like that one a lot. About this whole situation. We say that to each other a lot. Man, when this is all over, I'm going to hug you. And that's one of the things that helped us write that song. I explained to Rich McCulley, who's a California boy. I said, you guys say, I'm going to hug your neck. He goes, no, that sounds like some kind of death threat. I said, no, it's like a Southern thing. It's like, come over here, let me hug your neck. And it means I'm gonna give you a really big hug and hold on to you, and you won't be able to let go until I'm ready to let you go. So that's what that song's about. When this is all over, I'm gonna hug your neck so hard, I just might not ever let you go. This is called "It's Gonna Be All Right." This goes way back to the '80s, and this is another jangly song, rock and roll jangle. Ready? Okay, this is my Pete Townsend intro. It's gonna be all right. Baby, I love you, I do. It's gonna be all right. We haven't got time to be blue. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. You spend your time moping around, dwelling on this and that, kid. Before you know it, you'll be lowered into the ground, feeding the worms from your beautiful caskets. So get the sour grapes and the moldy bread out of your basket. It's gonna be all right. Baby, I love you, I do. It's gonna be all right. We haven't got time to be blue. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. You spend your time down on your knees. You've been dwelling on this and that, kid. Before you know it, you'll be lowered into the ground, feeding the worms from your beautiful casket. Get the sour grapes and the moldy bread out of your basket. It's gonna be all right. Baby, I love you, I do. It's gonna be all right. We haven't got time to be blue. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Slept away Monday. The whole week was a drag. You did nothing all weekend. You got your head in a bag. It scares me to see you this way. There's people all around you that love you. I can't stand to see you act this way, like you're an island and there's no one above you. Be all right. Baby, I love you, I do. It's gonna be all right. We haven't got time to be blue. It's gonna be all right. Ooh. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Let's do some more rock. In the time it took for you to make my mind up, lives and gray hair sprung up all around. Take a closer look. We could share the good things if you just fly a little closer to the ground. You've been flying high, living large, believing all the hype they feed you, didn't you know? Maybe you could try little self-respecting, maybe you won't fall down at the show. When you're closer to the ground, there's somewhere to plant your feet, and you don't get dizzy when you're coming down. When you're terra firma bound and you're not so high and proud, maybe then we could talk it over, my old friend. To the ground, there's somewhere to plant your feet, and you don't get dizzy when you're coming down. When you're terra firma bound and you're not so high and proud, maybe then we could talk it over, my old friend. Closer to the ground, think a little clearer. I couldn't guarantee it, but you might get over all your trials. And if so, then in a while, maybe then we could talk it over, my old friend. Maybe then we could talk it over. Come on. Fun. I got one for you. Trying to get this thing in tune. Okay, cool. Yeah, I decided to get into the some rock strumming tonight. You know, some Pete Townsend. Because it's fun. What every kid wants to be able to do. This is called Need You Now. 1, 2, there. Say I'm sorry just one more time for tying up your phone line. Thanks for lending me your ear. I'll bring it back in due time. 2 years waiting for the clouds to clear. 2 years wanting just to disappear. Oh, fears lurking in this haunted house. Oh, how I need you now. Well, I guess I'll never find my lot in life. I was lucky when I found you. When I hear your voice and everything's alright, yeah, you're something to hold on to. Come here and hold me till the fear is gone. It's weird to still be singing these sad songs. 6 beers, I'll be back to normal, dear. Oh, how I need you now. Oh, losing my way. God knows I shouldn't stay so far out of my mind. Oh, how I need you now. Yeah. Come here and hold me till the fear is gone. It's weird to still be singing these sad songs. 6 beers, I'll be back to normal, dear. Oh, how I need you now. Oh, losing my way. God knows I shouldn't stay so far out of my mind. Oh, losing my way. God knows I shouldn't stay so far out of my mind. Oh, how I need you now. I don't mind other guys dancing with my girl. All right, what else we got here? Here it comes now, ego building, cheery compliments all night. It was moving and fulfilling. You sang a song all warm and bright. Throw us a bone, now we've shown that we fit in. Steal, borrow, beg, but shake a leg, we're all for sale. It's a no-win situation till you get that check in hand. No more lazy, summer's wasted, singing I'm waiting for my man. Is it a sin to ride in on coattails? Steal, borrow, beg, shake a leg, we're all for sale. You sounded really hot tonight, the band was nice and tight. What was that drummer's name again? It thanks a lot, you sounded real fine too. What's that song? Was it new? Sounded just like you, just like you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, here we go. Still borrow bag, shake a leg. Is it a sin to ride in on coattails? Still borrow bag, shake a leg. We're all for sale. 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 We're all for sale. All right. I hadn't played that one in so long. It's been years. We're all for sale. It's on my first solo record called This. Heard some good news from what I understand from Grimey's Records is telling me that Oh Boy Records is going to put out the Biscuits record, reissue it on CD, but also on vinyl for the first time. So in the early 90s, when a lot of American labels quit making vinyl altogether, the Europeans were still making it. They were still making it in Japan, etc. Excited about you still have this t-shirt, and that was the little design by our daughter Emma, who's now a professional artist, and soon she'll be able to make an awesome tattoo for you. It's pretty cool. I'll do Chimayo from that record. So. There is a town beside the beautiful mountains in the dazzling light of the day. The walls of the church inside are painted with murals of the sinners who swim in fiery lakes. Down by the river in the shade of a cottonwood, we shared a lazy summer kiss. Set in the splendor of an unhurried moment, we'll never be happier than this. Chimayo outside of Santa Fe. Chimayo outside of Santa Fe. I'm missing you. I'm missing you today. September 7th of an Indian summer, you're back at home in Tennessee. Here on the road tonight, I dream of your kisses. Do you ever dream of me? At Chimayo outside of Santa Fe. Chimayo outside of Santa Fe. I'm missing you. I'm missing you today. I'm missing you. I'm missing you today. Yeah, actually, I see somebody, Andrew Talbert, saying, I've been looking for a copy of that on vinyl. It is impossible because it doesn't exist. The Biscuits record was never released on vinyl, and it will be in 2021, so I understand. I don't know the date or anything like that, but it's the 20th anniversary of Oh Boy Records. The 40th anniversary of Oh Boy Records. And boy, something that'll make you proud is to be part of the roster of Oh Boy Records. Steve Goodman, Keith Sykes, John Prine, Heather Eatman. I don't know if you guys ever heard her record. So the Biscuits were on Oh Boy Records and John Prine's label. And I love it. So let's see. What else do I have? What else do I have here? Jessica Morgan Kimbrough says, swoon. Honey, are you okay? Let's see what we got here. Oh, I've got one from my wife, Miss Jessica Kimbrough, my much better half. You know, some people have a better half. She's like 90% of me, my better 90%. I'm just a dude that sits up here and plays guitar. So I'm glad to see you all. Hope everybody's doing okay. And if you're not, then I hope you get better. I have a positive diagnosis for COVID-19, but I feel fine. And obviously I'm out here singing my head off. So, and I do thank you, Andrew Talbert. He sent me one of those little oxygen meters you stick your finger in. And so far I'm like 99%, 98%. My heart rate's really low because I'm part iguana. I'm 90% Jessica, 8% iguana, 2% Will Kimbrough. So there you go. And I'm going to do this tune. What did I just say I was going to do? Oh, I'm on your side. That's right. This is off my first solo record too. this. Hope I get that out on vinyl someday too, because that record sure does sound analogy. Because we did record it on 2-inch tape down at in the basement at EMI Publishing Studio. My friend Bob Bailey Lemansky worked there then, and he was the guy who booked the studio. And he called me one day and said, "Why the hell aren't you making a record?" And I said, "Well, I'm playing guitar for people now. I'm a guitar player for hire." He said, "You should be making records." I said, "Well, I know, but I can't afford it." He goes, "But you cannot afford not to come to EMI Studios and record for free after hours with our awesome intern, JD Andrew, who was then an intern." And he said, "I've got 3 reels of 2-inch analog tape for you, and you can have them." And I said, "All right." So we made this album called This. David Gerke was the drummer and the co-producer. And a lot of great people played on it. Pat Sansone from Wilco and the Autumn Defense, Mike Grimes from Grimies, and Basement East in the Basement, and Guilty Pleasures. Dennis Cronin from Lamb Chop played trumpet. David and Ned Henry, who are just brilliant musicians and great people. And David Henry, of course, we worked on many, many record projects together. Great producer, great engineer, mixing guy. He's now a teacher, so he's got higher standards than me. I'm still a musician. I'm still down in the gutter. But anyway, this is called "I'm on Your Side." I wrote this while I was working with another wonderful artist, Matthew Ryan. I was working on his record called East Autumn Grin. It's kind of hard to find. You might have to order a CD on Discogs or eBay or something, but it's a cool record. It's got Tommy Williams played drums, and I played Party Hawk, my guitar, Party Hawk, on that record. The late, great Chris Feinstein played bass. Doug Lancio played guitar. Pat Sansone played on it. Dave Perner from Soul Asylum played trumpet on the record. The great Trina Shoemaker produced it. And the record company just kind of gave up on it, but didn't really promote it. But it's a beautiful record. East Autumn Grin. Wrote this song. Finished it while I was living at Kingsway Studios, which was Daniel Lanois' studio. And we were living up in those haunted upstairs bedrooms at that place. And what an awesome place to live for a month and almost drink yourself to death. So, but I survived to live in 2020 and have a case of COVID-19. Okay. I'm not making light of it. It's a terrible thing, but I'm joyful that I feel pretty good. So this is called "I'm on Your Side." Everybody's out to get their cut. We're all scrambling for cash and love. Can't help it if I ain't that tough. It's a long, slow ride when earth is shaking and the storm winds blow through the evil and the overthrow. The bombs are blowing up and bullets fly. Babe, I'm on your side. Love is losing ground while God sits mute, and thugs are splitting up the blackmail loot. Things are rotten to the very root. How'd you keep your pride? A beggar woman just about to faint, a pimp's pocket and a whore's face paint. Where was Jesus when you shook and cried? Babe, I'm on your side. Babe, I'm on your side. Baby's crying and the rent checks due. There's hardly room enough for me and you. I think of all the things I put you through, and still you let it slide. Oh, you never did believe in God at all. Any story about rise and fall. My spirit's broken up to open wide. Babe, I'm on your side. Babe, I'm on your side. Babe, I'm on your side. All right, everybody. Hope y'all are doing good. Thanks for being with me on this Saturday night. And doing pretty good. Hello, Instagram. How are y'all doing? See, would I have anything to say there? Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're on there with me. Hey, Rob Ellen. All right, cool. Got friends from over in the UK, and let's see. All right. Right on. Okay, on. All right. I'm going to do one that I think ties in with this kind of rock jangly theme tonight. And this was one on the I Like It Down Here record. If you don't have a copy of it, you should get one. You can get it on CD. You can listen to it on digital. You can download it. And it's right here on vinyl. The best way to hear it is on vinyl. Beautiful vinyl. Look at that cover. Mike Delavante did that cover for me. Chad Edwards took that photograph and made me look almost cool, which is quite a feat of genius to make me look cool. It takes a lot to make me look cool. I mean, look at me tonight. It took 2 or 3 hours of hair and makeup to get me to look this cool. I know I don't look cool. Okay, I get it. So, hey, Rod Abernathy. Hey, you guys should check out Rod Abernathy. If you don't know his music, I played on a record of his, and it's amazing. We had such a blast working on that. And the guy's also just this world-class fingerstyle guitar player too. He's a singer-songwriter who also plays the hell out of the fingerstyle guitar. So I might get into a little bit of that myself tonight. Right now I'm going to play Hey Trouble. Wrote this with my friend Rich McCulley. Send this out to you all. They say you're supposed to face your fears down, go the thing you fear the most, go do it. So this is Hey Trouble. Let's go for a ride. All right. I woke up this morning, my good gal was gone. A black cat crossed my mind. I ain't superstitious, but I've been thinking I was born on the wrong side, and the train has left the station. She's gone on down the line. Heaven knows I've been forsaken. I got trouble by my side. Hey, trouble, let's go for a ride. I'm a long black Lincoln on a lost highway, headed nowhere, driving blind. I ain't got nobody to care about me. There's only broken ties that bind, and the train has left the station. She's gone on down the line. Heaven knows I've been forsaken. I got trouble by my side. Hey, trouble, let's go for a ride. You're my right-hand man. Hey, trouble, I know you understand. Hey, trouble, I got a real good plan this time. And the train has left the station. I got trouble by my side, and the train, oh, has left the station, and she's gone on down the line. Heaven knows I have been forsaken. I got trouble by my side. I got trouble by my side. I got trouble by my side. In trouble. Oh, let's go for a ride. Yeah. All right. Hey, Trouble. I'm going to do another one off of I Like It Down Here. I'm going to do a song called Anything Helps. And this is a song I wrote with Dean Owens. Dean Owens from Edinburgh, Scotland. And one of my best friends, one of my favorite people. Great singer, beautiful singer, great songwriter. I mean, if you don't know his records, hey, my little doggy LB's here. Come on, LB, jump up here. Jump up here, buddy. Oh, look at the dog. That's when you need to, here he is. LB wants you to see him. Give us, okay, buddy. LB. Larry Billy Bob, Alabama Kimbrough. That's right. He's giving me a good luck lick. This song is called Anything Helps. And get it. He's chewing his toy. He loves it. So this song was written, inspired by Dean was in Austin for South by Southwest one year. And he was invited to come play at the soup kitchen. They had a little guitar pull for the homeless in line to get some food at the soup kitchen. And that inspired this song. Anything helps. Every day. So let me get that a little bit better with my voice. Get my voice sounding a little bit better there. Because you know what? That didn't sound good. Here we go. Every day I stand in line as a mission. Every day, come rain or shine, I'll be there. It's not always been like this. Took a swing at life and missed. So if you're feeling kind, anything helps. Everybody has a home. Mine's out there somewhere. How I wish I could go back and meet myself. Oh yeah. If I could just unclench this fist, close my eyes and make a wish. On my list is just this bucket. Anything helps. Anything helps. sorry for my lot. I give thanks for what I got. But if you're feeling kind, oh, anything helps. When you have nothing, anything helps. When you're on your own, anything helps. When you have nothing, anything helps. Anything helps. When you ain't got anything, anything helps. When you ain't got anything, anything helps. Anything helps. Anything helps. All right, feeling pretty good. I'm not running away, I'm just running. I never could sit still for very long. It's not the highway calling me or the wild blue yonder. It's just a chance to pick a while and to sing a song. Always loved the mountain, I never did know why. Maybe it's the closest that a man can get to flying. Always have loved running, I never did know why. Maybe it's the closest that a man can get up to the sky. And I always loved the deep end, it's so cool and dark and blue. But I never meant for you to think that I was trying to get away from you. Well, I'm not running away, I'm just running. I never could sit still for very long. It's not the highway calling me or the wild blue yonder. It's just a chance to pick a while and to sing a song. Well, I always loved the mountains, I never did know why. Maybe it's the closest that a man can get up to the sky. And I always have been restless, I'm still packed and set to move. But I never meant for you to think that I was trying to get away from you. I'm not running away, I'm just running. I never could sit still for very long. It's not the highway calling me or the wild blue yonder. It's just a chance to pick a while and to sing a song. In another life I might have lived down by the ocean, instead of all this constant motion. Yeah. Oh, I'm not running away, I'm just running. I never could sit still for very long. It's not the highway calling me, the wild blue yonder. It's just a chance to pick a while and to sing a song. It's just a chance to pick a while and to sing a song. Well, I'm not running away, I'm not running away. Well, I'm not running away, I'm just running. Woo. All right. Everybody doing okay tonight? So I'm not running away. That's another one from the I Like It Down Here. I think I'll do this title track till I Like It Down Here. We'll see. We got all kind of stuff going tonight. We're gonna Well, I'm back. Let's see if I can do anything here. Hi. All right, everybody. Will you post? Okay. So anyway, I like it down here. This was one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite lyrics. I like to sing it. I enjoy it. And I'm from Lower Alabama, so this is inspired by the folks at the Frog Pond. And they're not really low lifes like this song sounds. It just always makes me feel like I can be whoever I am, whoever I feel like being at that time, and I'm free to be you and me. I'm free to be me. And see Corey Sifford. Hey, brother Corey. Miss you, brother. When I talk about the Bushmen, I got to talk about Corey Sifford too, because Corey was with us on the road on those long trips. One of my favorite trips was driving across the Mojave Desert. I believe it must have been the Mojave Desert. We were driving to Los Angeles, and it was a Monday night, and we were headed out to play gigs on the West Coast. This is well in the Bushmans. This is probably 1990. And it was a beautiful night in the desert. It must have been summer because it didn't get dark till later. And it was kind of that purple sky and that desert clarity that you don't get down south. You get that haze here, but out west, the sky opens up. So it was a beautiful night. We had this Chevy van and this trailer. I guess we had a trailer. Yeah, we did, with our gear in it. And we're driving from Nashville, I think, to Los Angeles. And so we're on this long trip. It was Monday Night Football, and the Saints were playing. And so we had this tiny little TV in our van. Remember, this is way before. This is 1989, 1990, way before cell phones, way before any kind of like internet or 3G, 4G, 5G, even before G Love or OG, and just like more like gee whiz. And we had a TV, and the sky is so clear out in the middle of the desert that we were picking up Monday Night Football, and we were able to pick it up. And those of us who were not driving were drinking grape juice and Myers dark rum, which is probably the most sugar you can put in your body, but it makes you feel great. So we were thinking, we've really hit it big. We're riding in our custom van. We had one of those like conversion vans with like the velour seats and the little tiny TV. And we never watched VHS tapes in it or anything. We just occasionally turned it on and see if we could pick anything up. And this night we watched Monday Night Football and drank dark rum and grape juice. And Corey Sifford, this is for you, brother. And this is for all my friends down in Lower Alabama, all my friends in Southern California, all my friends down anywhere. I guess wherever you are, unless you're at the North Pole, you're south of somewhere. So this is for anybody who lives south of somewhere. Even if you're from Manitoba or Kiruna in Sweden. I've been there too. Yep. Way up in the Arctic Circle. I like it down here. I know the Saints are playing tonight. She asked me, when's the bad luck stop? When do we rise to the top? It's awful hard work pulling up the rear. She said, now, honey, don't you want to be a big success? You can buy me a diamond and a wedding dress. So I leaned in close, I whispered in her ear, said I like it down here with the hobos and the drunks. I like the hard-bitten rabble with their leaving trunks. Blood in my mud and sawdust in my beer. I like a wake-up call at 1:30, and if I had a job, I would get it done. I can catch real fine trash fish off the pier. Yes, I like it down here. Well, she rolled her eyes and she bit her lip, and she let a skinny backbone slip, lit a Chesterfield, and she church keyed another beer. She smiled and she said, I must admit that I always did like a man with grit. And then she slapped my face and she called out with a sneer. She said, I like it down here, hoss, just as much as you. I like the Bilgewater, I like the bus tubs too. I got a three-legged dog and a one-eyed buccaneer. I like my homemade wine from a Scuppernong. I like the smoking guns, I like drinking songs. I got big steam trains with drunken engineers. Yes, I like it down here. Yes, I like it down here with the hookers and the whiskey priest. I like the back chain pullers, the shiny beast, street life lovers with a tattoo of a tear. I want a woman with a face like a question mark, cleans up good when it's nice and dark, in a railroad flat with a monkey called Belvedere. Come over here, Belvedere. Yes, I like it down here. I like it down here. I like it down here. I see that. Steve Howe from Yes Chords. That's right. Let me type something into my phone real quick. I'm on all sorts of social medias tonight. I'm just kind of going crazy with it. Why not? Why not, everybody? You got to share your tip, your tip information. And mine is willkimbrough.com/store. And that's one way. You can do me a little tip that way if you want, if you feel like it. And Venmo.com, and then Will Kimbrough, and that's W, capital K, the rest lowercase. And PayPal.me/Will Kimbrough. So it's easy. It's nice for us to have that coming in, since I can't play live gigs. And I tried to play the Opry the other night with Emmylou Harris, and I had to take a test, and I came up positive. And I've been in quarantine ever since, and I've had some good musical experiences for that. And I've gotten to play on some Michael McDermott songs. There we go. Hello, everybody. See, I've got my artist formerly known as Prince button and my Stacks button for you there. That was for my Instagram friends over there. And now we got my Facebook friends and my YouTube friends. I've got it going on. It's kind of crazy. So I'm going to do this song that I wrote with Tommy Womack. I hadn't played it in a while. And I'm going to do it on this little old 100-year-old guitar, this Washburn guitar. So this is a Washburn. It says Washburn, best in the world is what it says inside there. This is about a 105-year-old guitar. They must not have rationed Brazilian rosewood during World War I, because I got some on this guitar. I'll never forget. So I bought this guitar. Let me tell you this. I bought this guitar at the guitar show out in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. So outside of Nashville, there's a little old-timey convention center. And they have a tour bus out front. It might be Bill Monroe or somebody, or Whispering Bill Anderson, or some old, old-fashioned country bluegrass kind of guy. And I'm not trying to equate Bill Monroe and Whispering Bill Anderson. I don't want to piss any bluegrass aficionados or country music aficionados off, but I like Bill Monroe and Whispering Bill Anderson. I respect them both. Both of them wrote songs. Both of them are band leaders, and they certainly did better than I ever did. And but so this guitar, okay, I got the fever for a parlor guitar when I played on a Todd Snyder record called I think it's called. It's the record that has Rose City Blues, and it has the cover of Crooked Piece of Time. What's that record? Todd Snyder's record. Is it Happy to Be Here? No. It's what's it called? Come on, somebody tell me. Todd Snyder's record. Anyway, so I'm playing on that record. R.S. Field is the producer. Jim DeMaine, who masters records for me now, was engineer. And I think I'm trying to remember who all was playing. Maybe Paul Griffiths was playing. Maybe Dave Jakes is playing. And I was playing guitar. And Bobby Field, the producer, had this parlor guitar. It was a Regal made in Chicago. And it was probably from the 40s or 50s, but I loved it. It was tiny, and you could play like those kind of Grady Martin, single note things, and it sounded amazing. They cut through the mix. I had to have a parlor guitar, but I didn't have a lot of money, and I never go to guitar shows because I know it's just going to be like I've got too many guitars. I've got enough. Even back then, I had enough guitars. But I wanted a parlor, so I went, and I had $300 cash, right? And that was all I was going to spend. And that doesn't buy a lot of guitar, even back then. This is maybe 10, 15 years ago. So I saw this guitar and I played it and I was like, damn, I really want that guitar. And they wanted some higher amount for it. And I walked around and looked around, and there's all kind of cool stuff I can picture in my head right now and wish I had bought. There was an old Jimmy Page Dan Electro that was, not too expensive. It was beautiful stuff. But then I went back, and this guitar is on a stand, and standing around it are Joe Pisapia, George Bradfute, and Webb Wilder. 3 of my favorite guitar players and 3 of my favorite people. And they're all standing around it like, this guitar. And there was another guy that had a case, like a gray Fender case, which obviously had like a Fender Mustang in it. And he was wanting to trade the Mustang for this guitar. So I grabbed the guitar, I played it, and I handed the guy $300 and walked away. And the guy with the Mustang said, "Hey man, what the hell?" So anyway, that was my big horse trader story. So got it tuned up to open E right now for y'all. So my J45's at Dan Blom's shop out in Fairview, Tennessee, and because that's the way Fairview is, but actually it's that way. But Dan Blom used to do the restorations at George Gruen's store, and he worked for Joe Glazer, and he does amazing stuff. He did amazing stuff for Phil Madera in one of his old Gibsons, so I took mine. You should see the pictures that Dan sent me when he took the neck off my J45. I mean, my J45 is my favorite guitar I've ever had in my life. So anyway, now I'm going to play this song. I was going to play something I wrote with Tommy Womack. Instead, I'm going to play a song I wrote all by my lonesome, and it's called Mud Bottom. And this is a song of home and childhood and memories of Dog River in Lower Alabama, growing up there in Mobile, and going to visit, maybe going to Miles Green's parents' house on Mobile Bay. They had a really nice house and a really nice dock. And I'd go and we'd jump off the dock into the river. And then older brother would say, "Go down to the bottom and bring some sand up from the bottom." And you'd go dive down into Dog River. And Dog River is a muddy, muddy river. If you've ever been in a river in Lower Alabama or Mississippi or Louisiana, it's like when the sun shines, it's like yellow, and when it's dark, it's brown. But it's beautiful. It's they're cleaning it up now, but but the mud isn't the dirtiness. The mud is the natural state, So Mud Bottom is about going down to the bottom of Dog River and just feeling this liquid mud, and then pine straw, and it's dark. You can't see your hand in front of your face. It's terrifying, but it's also exhilarating. That feeling when you get down below the warm top of the water that's been warmed by the sun, and then it gets cold just down below, and you feel that cold, and you want to go down to the cold, cool depths. So this is a song about that from childhood, from getting that beautiful experience of going to Dog River. I've been playing the Mud Bottom benefit for several years, with sometimes with Willie Sugar Caps and sometimes with my own band, and to raise money to clean up Dog River, because it really is beautiful. The oak trees hang out over the Spanish moss. In the spring, the azaleas and the magnolias are all in bloom. It's amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Fitting for a Jimmy Reed style blues. Old Dog River runs brown and slow down to the Gulf of Mexico. Ooh, oh, mud bottom. Honey, don't it feel so good just to be back home? You got to dive in early before sunrise. You know it gets too hot by morning time, morning time. Oh, mud bottom, baby. Honey, don't it feel so good to be back home? Hey! LB's back up here. But you reach for the cool water down below. Until it gets real squishy between your toes. Mud bottom. Well, honey, don't it feel so good to be back home? Old Dog River runs brown and runs slow. Down to the Gulf of Mexico, Mexico. Ooh, oh, mud bottom. Honey, don't it feel so good? Honey, don't it feel so good? Honey, don't it feel so good to be back home? All right. Let's see what else I got here. This guitar going over here. And let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. You know, all my life I've been lost in the ether. I don't mind, but I could use a breather from all this searching my soul for a spiritual high. I hear birds singing and I start singing with them. When the freight trains pass me, they keep a perfect rhythm. The whole world's a symphony. I feel like I can fly way across a dreaming sky. You know, junkyard dogs bark and send me a message of love and redemption from down through the ages. Sometimes hi, how you doing sounds more like goodbye. I don't mind it at all when I'm sailing across cloud canyons and mountains I'm scaling. It makes me wonder, time just goes marching by, and it's across a dreamer's sky. I've been a dreamer all my life. You could say I dreamed it away. I know there's more than just one light, but there's only one first light of day. So I'll keep on dreaming tomorrow until I hear the angels sigh. Embrace the joy and the sorrow, and then I'll fly, fly, fly across a dreamer's sky. You know, it's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday on Monday, the 18th. That's his birthday. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Yeah. Way across a dreamer, way across a dreamer, way across a dreamer's sky. I'm going way across a dreamer's sky. I'm going way across a dreamer's sky. Dreamer's sky. So I will soar on up to the delta of Venus. I will sing Delta blues like a scientific genius. I have my ticket to ride rocket number 9. My bomber jacket has 2 angel wings. I got a halo helmet for my mission. It seems is to go much higher than anybody ever got high. And it's way across a dreamer's sky. I've been a dreamer all my life. You could say I dreamed it away. I know there's more than just one light, but there's only one first light of day. So I'll keep on dreaming tomorrow until I hear the angels sigh. Embrace the joy and the sorrow, and then I'm gonna fly, 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 and then I'm gonna fly, 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 and then I'm gonna fly, fly, fly across a dreamer's sky. Gather round me, friends, I have a song to sing about the hero of our time named Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was born to a sharecropper's son. Every nasty racist feared him, and he never held a gun. Well, I've been to the mountaintop today, I had a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther He preached and lived nonviolence until the very end. On a motel porch in Memphis, mankind lost his best friend, 'cause he fought for human rights as he rode from town to town. That's what he was doing in Memphis when that redneck shot him down. Well, I've been to the mountaintop and today I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's time to take a look at the mirror on the wall. Did I help pull the trigger, or was I there at all? And the sickness in the nation, it soon becomes quite clear. You can kill a man with hatred, but he will not die from fear. And I've been to the mountaintop, and today I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. Well, I've been to the mountaintop, today I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. Well, don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. Now, don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. All right, like that one. Going to be Martin Luther King's birthday on Monday. So I'm wearing a little worn spot into this thing, trying to learn how to play the mandolin. I'm not very good at it, but I try. Wrote this with Todd Snyder. Send this out to our friends in Memphis, especially in Fraser, Tennessee. Rocket fuel, buddy, I'm running on a rocket fuel. Flying high, feeling cool, buddy, I'm running. My mama works and my dad's gone. I skip school here all day long. Burn my brains out singing this song. Got the doors wide open with the TV on. Rocket fuel, one more shot of that rocket fuel. Don't need work, don't need school. I'm running like a rocket. Well, down the road and away out there, nothing waits because no one cares. Redneck bottom of the corporate stair, I'm gonna get my kicks while I still don't care. Rocket fuel, one more shot of that rocket fuel. Don't need work, don't need school, when I'm running like a rocket. You don't care if I sell my soul. You move me like a holy roll when I'm running on the rocket fuel. Well, rocket fuel, one more shot of that rocket fuel. Don't need work, I don't need school, running like a rocket. I said, now look out, mama, 'cause I'm running like a rocket. Well, I look out, people, 'cause I'm running like a rocket. Well, I'm running. Well, I'm running. Well, I'm running. Rocket fuel. Yeah. Memphis in the mirror, trouble on my mind. Going down the Mississippi, I was leaving you behind. Thought I could do better, chasing down a dream. I loaded up the truck and headed out for New Orleans. Down in Louisiana, oh, it's such a charming life down there. Gumbo on the table, music everywhere. I let the bon ton roulette, it was the best I ever had. But it ain't Louisiana's fault that I miss you so bad. Well, when I get to Memphis, no, I won't be feeling blue. I come back to my senses, I'm coming home to you. I thought that it was over, I thought that it was really through. I sure learned my lesson, babe, I'm sure missing you. Down in Louisiana, I can't hardly breathe, but I can't hardly wait to get on back to Tennessee. But when I get to Memphis, no, I will not be feeling blue. I come back to my senses, coming home to you. Well, when I get to Memphis, well, I won't be feeling blue. Come back to my senses, coming home to you. Well, I come back to my senses, coming home to you. When I get to Memphis, all right, everybody doing okay? Party Mando Hawk. See, I was talking about you, Tommy. I was talking about East Autumn Grin just a little while ago. And yeah, that's right. That's right. So what did I have in mind? I had something in mind that I was going to do. And did y'all hear me do Dance All Over My Broken Heart? I liked playing that one tonight. I really enjoyed that. That's one that I hope to release, at some point soon. I got to do some kind of a recording of those kind of pop rock songs because I like them so much. I'm going to do a song called Dance Like Grown-Ups Dance. I hope nobody is feeling prudish tonight because this is not a bad song, but it's also a song about people love, when a man and a woman love each other, or even if they like each other a lot, right? So here we go. I'm off the drums and I have 2 left feet, but I'm all ears. You can tell me anything, I promise I will hear. You know, sensitivity is not my strong suit, I confess. Let me say what's on my mind, take off that party dress. Two lonely hearts in one sad sack, well, that's all right with me. Let's go home to something more than cats and cups of tea. Don't end up like that crazy broad just down the hall from you, all alone and going nuts in fuzzy bedroom shoes. Don't roll your eyes, don't act surprised. Take my offer, please. Though it's not love, it's close enough. Help me make it through gray at the dimming of the day. Let's dance like grown-ups dance, cheek to cheek, skin to skin. Shake some action while we both still have a chance. Have you heard a word I said? Get it through your pretty head. All I want is to dance like grown-ups dance. Well, this kind of dancing is an old tradition where I'm from. I learned the ropes straight from my dad, my stepdad, and my mom. They lost the love they wanted, but you can't keep good folks down. They got up next to drink and then went spinning round and round. Don't roll your eyes and act surprised. I've made my offer plain. Let's dance before we both find out that our love was all in vain, just a red light on a train. Let's dance like grown-ups dance. We can do it on the floor, we can do it in the bedroom or the car. Babe, are you receiving me, even temporarily? Take my hand and we'll dance like grown-ups dance. Well, we're all grown up with no one left to turn to but ourselves. It's crazy, all grown up and rusting on the shelf. Well, let's dance like grown-ups dance, cheek to cheek, skin to skin. Shake some action while we both still have a chance. Have you heard a word I said? Get it through your pretty head. All I want is to dance like grown-ups dance. Oh yeah, all I want is to dance like grown-ups dance. Yeah. I used to sleep till noon. I paid no attention to the time. I'd pop a beer and watch cartoons. I was 29. Time passed like a fog. And the next thing that I knew, I was married, husband, father. The awakening was rude. I'm a grown-up now, and I got better things to do than waste my time on party girls like you. I've got obligations, I've got plans and meetings too, and I've got planes to catch and socks to match, expensive liquor down the hatch. It's true, I got a lot to do. I'm a grown-up now. I'm a corporation man. Since I heard them dollars call, and I would never bite the hand that has me by the balls. Time flies like a jet. This life is swift and sweet. I work 12 to 14 hours at my job 6 days a week. I'm a grown-up now, and I've got better things to do. Waste my time on party girls like you. I've got obligations, I've got plans and meetings too. But history loves misery, and misery loves company. Company loves a company man. I thought I was dependable, but everyone's expendable, and I got outsourced to a foreign land. Well, I'm a grown-up now. Woo! I'm a grown-up now. Well, it's true, I got a lot to do. I'm a grown-up now. You know it's true, I'm not like you. I'm a grown-up now. I'm a grown-up now. Woo-hoo! Woo! Man, I'm going to be hungry when that food is ready. And, yep. So I'm glad to see y'all tonight. Thanks for tuning in. It's fun to be on the all the formats tonight, the Instagram, the Facebook, the YouTube. And don't forget, you can send us a little tip over here if you enjoy it. Remember that can't play live, can't charge you cover to come in a club and charge you $10 for a glass of wine. So just send that $10 my way. I'll buy my wife a glass of damn wine. I'll buy her a whole damn bottle. Seriously, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being with me. I'm going to do a couple more songs and just wish you guys a beautiful Saturday night. I'm feeling good. The last couple of days of quarantine. See, man, I've got a song called Thorazine that I should change now to Quarantine. So I'm going to do that. I'm telling you, it's going to be good. Quarantine, she is the queen of my dreams today. Quarantine. Yes, indeed. You know, we used to tell our kids that good name for a girl is Felony and Arugula. We used to say the twins, Felony and Arugula. Now I'm adding a third, the triplets. Felony, Arugula, and Quarantine. The triplets. So send us a tip. We'll buy the triplets some new shoes. And I'm a piece of work, I'm iron and lace, shy right up there in your face. Well, I'm all dumbfounded, stubborn as an ass, and I'm sharp as an arrow in a pile of glass. Sweetheart, genius, reckless jerk, Lord have mercy, what a piece of the world. Well, the Lord made me on a long thin limb, made sure I'd remember him. Her in the middle of a long dark night, creation crazy, death sheet white, and made in the image of a lion-shocked lamb. I am who the hell I am, ever, better, bad, the worst is set down through the letter, I'm a piece of work. I'm a dreadful sight, I just don't care. I spent all morning pulling out my hair. Woke at dawn with a crazy spin. I was half the day trying to glue back in. And Mother Bloody Mary, please wipe the smile right off your knees. I'm the CEO of the mailroom clerk. Good God Almighty, what a piece of work. Woo. I'm a piece of work, I'm an angel's fiend, bathed in lavender and gasoline. Scared, brave, shallow, in an ink black well, lightly browned in the fires of hell. Wicked, holy, full on fake, and best known for my big mistake. Well, I was NYP's book on berserk. I said, good God Almighty, what a piece of work. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I'm a piece of work, I'm an angel's fiend, bathed in lavender and gasoline, scared, brave, shallow, and an ink black well, and lightly brown in the fires of the hell, and wicked, holy, full on bacon, confessing on for the big mistake. Well, I'm dead, wild, peaceful, gone berserk. I said, good God Almighty, what a piece of work. Well, I'm a piece of work, I'm a lovesick boy, cloth, cap, caviar, and corduroy, all over the map, but just lost in space, with a filthy mind and a choir boy's face, heels up, head down, straight on through. Watch out, woman, I'm a dead to you, I'm a gladiator with a minor, I'm gonna see you a little later. I'm gonna see you a little later. I'm gonna see you a little later. Ooh, I'm a piece of work. All right, everybody, we're rocking and rolling tonight. I'm gonna do another couple of songs, and then we'll be done for the night. Y'all can go have the rest of your Saturday night to yourselves. I'm gonna eat sheet pan dinner with my lovely wife, and I can't wait to get my other Gibson out of the shop, because it's going to have the neck completely reattached, a neck reset. It's going to have a new bridge plate under the top. It's going to have new frets. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg, but it's going to be worth it. Now meet me down at the washing fold, and let me dance before I get too old. And don't be quiet, baby, don't be cold. Meet me down at the washing fold. Sitting pretty, sitting high and dry, and I'm not lonesome, I won't cry. And I'm not ready for the by and by. Sitting pretty, sitting high and dry. Think I'm ready for my close-up now. It's time to barbecue the sacred cow. Hallelujah, mama, don't ask how. Think I'm ready for my close-up now. Yeah. Hey. I've been blowing bubbles at the laundrette. I'll show you the clean a man can get when we're rubbing and we're scrubbing till we're soaking wet. Blowing bubbles at the laundrette. The washateria's open, baby. You can struggle, you can scrap and save, but you can't take it with you to your grave. The washateria's open, baby. Wash and fold it with me all night long. There ain't nothing dirty, there ain't nothing wrong. You won't be worried about a thing for long. Wash and fold it with me all night long. Wash and fold it with me. Let's go swimming in the puncher train. Let's go running naked in the Mobile rain. We're gonna hop a boxcar on the Memphis train, and we'll swim across the puncher train. You know that I've been smoking possum with the chimney sweep. There's a little bitty baby snoring fast asleep, smoking possum with the chimney sweep. Bring us whiskey, tender, bring us beer. I wanna tattoo you, I wanna pierce your ears. There ain't no ancient Chinese secret here. Bring us whiskey, tender, bring us beer. Right over here, right over here. Train, running naked in the Mobile rain. We're gonna hop a boxcar on a Memphis train, and we'll swim across the puncher train. I said, now wash and fold, wash and fold. Now meet me down at the wash and fold, wash and fold, wash and fold. Let me dance before I get too old. Wash and fold, wash and fold. Meet me down at the washing pole. Washing pole, washing pole. Meet me down at the washing pole. That's right. So I'm going to do a couple more songs. One is going to be for the great Sylvain Sylvain of the New York Dolls, who passed away. And I have to say that I did not work up one of his songs today, but I would like to dedicate one of my favorite songs to Sylvain Sylvain. And if you don't know the name, Sylvain Sylvain, he was a member of one of the greatest rock and roll bands of all time, the New York Dolls. And so I'm excited to play a song by one of my favorite rock and roll bands. And dedicate it to Sylvain Sylvain. Because another great band is NRBQ, and one of my favorites of all time. And I had a request today. I played for my Patreon patrons this morning, because I've got a patron in Israel, and if I don't play at 9 in the morning, then he can never watch it because the time zones are too crazy. So what was great, though, is that I had a request for NRBQ from a Patreon patron from Israel and one from, I think, the northeastern United States. And then I had another request from my Israeli patron, and a patron from South Carolina. So we were that's how music brings the world together. It's not musicians, it's not rock stars or whatever, but it's music does it. Music allows us to express our feelings, and we feel better without breaking windows or killing each other, right? Because it's much better. Pete Townsend said, rock and roll won't solve your problems, but it'll allow you to dance all over your problems. And that's why I played that song tonight, Dance All Over My Broken Heart. Mean old world, don't you tear me all apart. You can't dance all over my broken heart. Yep, that's the song. So I'm going to do this one by NRBQ, and I'm going to dedicate it to Sylvain Sylvain of the New York Dolls. And I got to see the Dolls a few years ago. Me and Michael Grimes, Grimey from Grimey's Records, and the Basement, the OG Basement, and Basement East. We were at South by Southwest together, and we were both doing different things. I was playing with different people, and he was doing other stuff, playing with people, and also doing his record business and club business. And we got in line to see the New York Dolls at Stubbs in Austin. So it's this big, giant, open yard. There's going to be like 3,000 people there. And, of course, it's South by Southwest, so the people with the expensive badges get in first. So we waited in line for 2 or 3 hours. Now, let me tell you, this was in my beer drinking days. So me and Grimey would just run across the street to the little bar, the little Mexican restaurant and bar, and we'd get a beer. So we just had a blast. We listened to the New York Dolls the whole show, and we could see them from 100 yards away, but it was there, and we saw the Dolls. And then when we finally got in, the sun was going down, and Yola Tango played. So I also got to see Johnny Thunders once in New York. Sam Baylor and I actually went to see Johnny Thunders, and we bought Joey Ramone a beer that night because we were at the Cat Club. Or the China Club or the Cat Club, one of those clubs in New York. And Johnny Thunders played. Unfortunately, he ran into his old dealer, I guess, that night, and he got high. I mean, when Johnny Thunders got high, he was, the show was over. He didn't like smoke a joint or something. He went and shot up heroin or something. So it was not a good show. But the Cult got up that night and played. So we got to see Johnny Thunders fall down, and we got to buy Joey Ramone a beer. And then the Cult got up there and played all those She Sells Sanctuary songs. She Sells Sanctuary. Yes, the Cult. They were kind of cocky, but you know what? In retrospect, they deserved to be cocky because they were awesome. Anyway, send this out to Sylvain Sylvain. Can't believe he's gone. Go listen to the New York Dolls. Go listen to a song called 14th Street Beat by Sylvain Sylvain. It's one of the best songs. And thank y'all so much for being with me tonight. Be careful with this precious human cargo. There's a thin line between the beauty and the beast, and it's got you to say the least. I was sitting here thinking about when things was cheap, and the mountain, it didn't seem so steep. And at night time I fell asleep. Well, I believe what you say when you're on TV, but now I just want you to talk to me. Be careful with this precious human cargo. There's a thin line between the beauty and the beast, and it's got you, to say the least. Yeah. Woo! Down in Africa, they're crying over spilled milk, and your grandma ain't making any more quilts. Every game you play just brings a tilt. Well, he might have the whole world in his hands, but the button could be pushed by just one man. Be careful with this precious human cargo. There's a thin line between the beauty and the beast, and it's got you, honey, to say the least. And it's got you, honey, to say the least. And it's got you, to say the least. Yeah, NRBQ song for Sylvain Sylvain of the New York Dolls. Two of the unsung great bands, the New York Dolls and NRBQ. Sylvain Sylvain, thank you for that rhythm guitar playing that I learned from you, that you learned from Chuck Berry, and you learned from John Lennon, and you learned from Bo Diddley. Yep, we all learn from each other, don't we? That's why it gets passed on. It gets passed on. Rock and roll gets passed on. Be careful with this precious human cargo. Be careful with this precious human cargo. Be careful with your own precious human cargo. Good night, moon. Oh, good night, stars. Good night, old broke down cars. I'm gone away, and I'm leaving soon. Good night, darling. Good night, moon. I don't know, oh, where I'll be. I don't know if I'll see out the window of my room, shining down. Good night, moon. That's right. So Corey, thank you for that. It was at the Cat Club in New York City. And at the night before, Johnny Thunders came back to see us. I had this conversation with him. He said, "What kind of guitar do you play?" I said, "I play a Stratocaster." He said, "I play a Junior." If you know anything about rock and roll, you know damn well that Johnny Thunders played a Les Paul Junior with a pinup girl sticker on it. Yep. He said, "I play a Junior through a twin." just like Johnny Winter, with all the knobs turned up to 10. Johnny Thunders. Yeah. Now Sylvain's gone up there with him. Slide it in one more time for Johnny. Thank you, babe, I'm gonna miss you. When the night comes round, that's when I long to kiss you. With the moon shining on the ground. Thank you, baby, I'm gonna miss you. When the night comes round, that's when I long to kiss you. With the moon shining on the ground. Say good night, moon. Oh, good night, stars. And good night, oh, broke down cars. I'm gone away. I'm leaving soon. Good night, darling. Good night, darling. Oh, good night, darling. Good night, moon. Hope y'all all take care of yourselves. As much as we all get used to this pandemic living, just remember that we're losing about 4,000 people a day. Definitely coming up on the 400,000 mark. And I guess I'm one of them that have been infected with it. I'm lucky. I feel so good that I can play for 2 hours and sing my little lungs out for you. So just wishing you all the best. Be kind. If it ain't kind, it ain't really worth it. Ain't that the truth? Have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. And thank you for tuning in with me. I'm Will Kimbrough. Peace and love. Over and out. All right.